Hi, this is Eric Martin, Report Game Geek. I'm here with Clay Ross from Capstone Games, looking at Haspelknecht, the Ruhr Valley, an expansion for Thomas Spitzer's Haspelknecht.
Exactly, yes. Very well.
And this is now like a regular partnership, I guess, that you're having. You're bringing out...
Lots of the German style. Thomas Spitzer has a trilogy of games, and we do have the entire trilogy under license. So we'll be bringing those to you through the coming years. But
yeah. So now we have a new expansion. Maybe you can talk about what it adds to the game.
Yeah, this is a brand new expansion. It's never been released before. It's actually Capstone Games' first full box expansion.
Original release.
Yeah. So I'm very excited to show it. But yeah, so this enhances the base game. You have to have Haspelknecht to play this, and if you have the Quinted version or the Capstone version, you can use either or with this expansion. It's compatible with all the other editions.
Okay.
So,
what is new?
What is
Why
new?
are we going in the valley?
Well, as we knew in the first game, Haspelknecht, we discovered coal, and we found this awesome resource and how to use it, what it's used for, and the potential of this resource. So everybody is now, it's kind of like the gold rush. It's the coal rush is what this is. So everybody wants it. And in this game, there's three things that we've incorporated. Three things because, hey, a trilogy of games needs three benefits with an expansion. So the first one, and I'm going to save the best one for my favorite for the last. But the first one is we included 21 brand new development tiles in the game, 21 whole new tiles. So variability is going to go through the roof, obviously.
And you're just mixing out.
No, you can play
things, or you just do everything.
You can't throw everything because in a 4-player game you'll have 5 technologies of the 4 rows, so 20 tiles. But now you have 21 plus the 20, so you have 41 new tiles to play with, basically.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. The new tiles, 13 of them can be played with the original game. You don't have to put the other 2 modules that the Ruhr Valley provides. You can still just play the base game with 13 of those tiles.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. So one of the I just want to talk on some of these tiles. They interact with the base game tiles. So for example, we've included a new character, the farmer's wife.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the farmer's wife here.
So the farmer's wife, what she can do is she can mine, she can get rid of pit water like pretty much everybody else can. But what's cool is she can do what the Haspelknecht can do. When you mine in the tunnel, the coal does not go onto your farm. You have to pay the Haspelknecht to reel it up. So, but she can do that now. So now that's kind of a cool benefit for her. How it incorporates with the base game is there's a ladder. If you acquire that tile, you flip her over, and she becomes even more powerful. She gets an extra action she can do. So it's stuff like that we've included in the base game, or in this expansion. So that's the first one. The second module is the 5th row of developments, which I've laid out right here. There's 4 rows above this. I didn't want to put it on here, but this is the 5th row, and still playing in 3 rounds. So to get down here is going to require a lot of work. So there's a catch with this. Once you acquire a 5th row development tile, that's it. You can't acquire any more tiles in that row.
Okay.
You choose one, and that's it. We also lock it out from anybody else acquiring that tile.
Right.
So it's kind of cool. You get a benefit that's super powerful. We've introduced getting rid of debt markers throughout the game now. You get a bunch of points for getting there. And then something new is you get one of these tokens. You choose one, and this will be more victory points for you during end-game scoring. So you'll be able to have this tile and whatnot. So really cool 5th level of developments there. And the third thing is something really cool. So when you're done with the penge in the base game, you get your new tile to go down into the tunnel, and you have your 2 workers. When that happens, you also get a new building that will go on your player board. And this building generates a new resource, iron. And because now your tunnels, everybody's in this business, the tunnels are dug longer, dug deeper and all that. Everybody's going to have a new player board here that makes the tunnel go deeper into the tunnel. So I'm not sure if I have that. So there we go, right there. So more coal to extract. because it's a little bit deeper of a tunnel, you need iron to support the system down there.
Okay.
And what's really cool with these extended tunnel boards, the A side they're all the same. You've got 2 iron right there, but the B sides are completely different.
Okay.
For example, this one, the 2 iron props are right there in the middle, back to back. That's going to be a pain in the butt to get to. This one, right out of the gate, you've got an iron prop. So there's 4 different ones of these in the game. Because you have this extra long tunnel now, we're also going to increase the game an additional round to 4 rounds now.
Okay.
So it'll make the game a little bit longer, 30 minutes longer. And then you have extra pieces on here to put for the 4th round payments and all that stuff. But that's a lot of stuff going on in this expansion, and really excited about all these different modules. And I want to see if people can get down to this 5th row and really make some massive victory points in this.
Okay. So how did this come about to begin with? I mean, was this Thomas Spitzer saying he wanted to expand, or
I reached
was there
out to
interest
him
in having more?
Well, he kind of had some stuff in the works. He wanted to make it more complex and provide a deeper strategic experience, and that's exactly what this does. And every single person I've played this version with they don't want to just play the base game anymore, because there's so much more variability. There's so many more different paths to your strategy in this version. So, but yeah, it's kind of a joint thing, I guess. Quinn Games is also printing the expansion too. It was a joint partnership there. So yeah, Thomas has got some really unique designs. You're going to see it with Ruhr, the part 2 in this trilogy coming out at Gen Con, and
Right.
I'll have that there to show. And he's got some really unique designs out there.
Okay. All right.
fantastic.
Well, it's good that you were able to continue it. I know. So originally, Spielworks published the original.
Yeah, the
if I
original 2 were done by Spielworks, Ruhr and Colon Colony, and then Haspelknecht fell into Quinn Games.
Yes. Yeah. And it's sort of, I mean, Uli does a lot of work with development, and then it's sort of like, I'm done and move on.
Yes.
And so I know this one, he initially worked on the first 2, and then sort of moved away from this, as there were some disagreements
Yeah.
on how to develop things. But
I think, Thomas
there.
wanted some certain things, but I'll leave that to Uli to. That's his thing. But yeah, I mean, regardless, it's a great game still, and the expansion enhances it even more.
and then you've worked with him to come out and as you say,
Provide
dig deeper.
some new content. Dig deeper.
What you're doing here. So
I like that.
I had to go there.
Yeah.
All right.
Hashtag dig deeper, guys.
That's right.
And gals.
Haspelknecht Ruhr Valley. Thanks, Clay, for the overview.
Thanks, Eric.